Hi, welcome to Janani Farms. I'm Dr. Sarita Subramaniam, a keen gardener and plant enthusiast, succulents being my favorite. So last time we had discussed about the soil mix and how to pot the containers with your soil mix and charcoal. We had also placed the plants, the succulents itself, some of them in just one by itself and sometimes with multiple plants in the arrangement. So today I will show you what materials and landscape materials and objects I use in my landscape. This is again up to you whether you want to landscape or not. Succulents by themselves are beautiful, don't really need the embellishment. It's your choice to be creative as much as you would like. So I use a few materials. I'll show you what I have. This is easily available, and also it might keep varying. So depending on what is available in the market, my landscape material will also change. So you can also see what is available and utilize whatever is accessible to you. So I use some natural rocks. As far as possible, I do not use anything artificial. Definitely no resins for me. I don't like artificial arrangement in my succulent arrangements. So I use natural rocks. So this is a type of volcanic rock. This is hard, of course. This is also a soft form of volcanic rock, and this comes from the seaside. This rock is with Subbu for decades. I am whacking it. Please don't let him know about it. This is a small pebble, a crystal quartz, which I picked up during one of our morning walks here near the farm. These are some of the pebbles. These are just rocks. These are flat rocks. We have it in our farm in various landscaping areas. I have just flicked few. And again, this is a small smooth rock I had found somewhere, so I have taken it. Otherwise, from the market, I have bought some of these polished marbles. These are again unpolished, roughly cut chips. This is smooth. This is a smaller size but smooth marble. This is fine gravel, very fine gravel. This is one size bigger than that gravel, and it is made of granite chips. It actually looks very beautiful when it is coated with water. So the day you're watering, you're going to really love this gravel chips. These are again colored granite or marble or stone chips. I don't know which stone it's exactly, but I don't use, as I told you, I don't use the colored artificial stones. If you fancy that, it's perfectly fine. Yeah. So this is the same gravel but in a much smaller size, and these are the elements I'll be using in these arrangements which we had planted the previous time. So if you remember, the last time when I had planted the echeveria, it was unstable, and I had buttressed it, supported it with the charcoal pieces. So today I'll remove the charcoal piece and add a particular stone or rock, and if that gives it the support, it will also add to the landscape element. So I'm just removing this, and I'll be placing the rock. I'll be using this rock. I really love these rocks because it gives a lot of character to the landscape, and I sort of replicate nature in this small container. It's crevices. Also, I like to keep air plants in them, so it looks beautiful. There are some arrangements which I do where I mix and match the air plant and the succulents. I'll probably share one image with you later, but this is what I'll be using to buttress. Now you can see when I use this, not only does the plant get support, it also looks amazing. I also want to buttress the crassula, so I'll be just adding one bit. Now apart from this, I don't want to add anything other than maybe a bit of the marble chips. Now please remember, when you're adding the marble chips, you can either use some implement, maybe a wooden spoon or something, to if you don't have adequate control. I managed to do it with my bare hands, but you can use any tool that you get in the market. And you just need to layer it with the I'm using here the roughly cut marble chips. I feel again it complements the rough texture here. There are times when I don't want it to complement but to completely contrast. In that case, I might use smooth marble chips as well. Please remember, when you're handling the succulents, be very gentle, because the succulent leaves are very tender and they are likely to break. So please be gentle, especially when you're handling them during the potting and also during the landscape. Because during the landscape, when we are doing the landscape, we generally ignore the succulent. Please don't do that. Please be careful. And this is all I will be needing for this particular arrangement. Now, like I had mentioned, it all depends on what material is available to you, what you would like to do, how much you want to take it. So the choice is yours. You can see with just 3 plants, we have made a arrangement, and it barely took 5 minutes. So it actually, succulent arrangements are very satisfying because it gives you the creativity rush that you need. Also, please understand what the succulent arrangement does is it's a very fluid and dynamic sort of evolving arrangement. If you feel this plant has become too big, let's say, and it's not suiting this arrangement, or you feel the plant when you planted was small and now it doesn't look so good, so you want to change it, you can change it. So you can keep playing around with your same arrangement. It's not cast in stone. You can keep changing it and altering it as you desire. I showed you this arrangement. This is a seashell which we had planted last time. All I have done is added those marble chips, the really fine granite chips rather, and I wanted the beauty of the container, the seashell, and the simple echeveria frill to come through, which is why I just added one sort of element to embellish it. This was the other plant arrangement we had done. I used this is the harder volcanic rock. I just added that element to the plant arrangement. I have not added anything other than the hard volcanic rock and the fine gravel to just cover it. Now, when we put such landscape materials on top of the soil, it also prevents excessive moisture evaporation. So the moisture tends to get locked in. It gives me the liberty to water it as per my need. Now, I'll show you in another video how to water succulents. There are various ways you can water them, and I will be showing that to you. Thank you for watching. Bye.